It's really dark in here.
You can go turn on the main lights.
Now it's bright.
Yeah.
I said now it's bright. What's up, Nightbot? That is bright. What's going on, guys? What's going on? So, we did this. Some things happened today. What's up, Raging? What's up, Cookie? What's up, Psycho?
Let's see, Emma.
What's up, Jaden? So, just give me a second. Just give me a second.
Look at your hair. I made a man.
What?
She gave me a mad face.
She literally does not cry, guys.
Come back
at
over
all.
here.
What, you want me to come back over there?
Yeah. I could turn her. She's really comfortable.
So, who wants to hear the craziest labor story you've probably heard in your entire life? Alright, so, one. Alright, well, I'll tell it anyway. So, as some of you may know, I streamed from work last night at like 1 o'clock in the morning, I believe. And everything was peachy clean, but shit hit the fan literally an hour after I got off stream last night. Like, when I was at work. And, so I'm getting ready to go back to my chair, play my phone game, play my Dragon Ball phone game, you know, finish out my shift. And the next thing I know, I'm getting a phone, or she was texting me about stuff, telling me she wanted me to go to the store and get stuff in the morning. And then like 5 minutes later, she's calling me. And I'm like, alright, all I thought when I was going to pick up the phone was like, I can read your text message. I know you want me to get what you want me to get you at the store in the morning. I pick it up, and she goes, my water broke. And I'm just like, you're kidding. And I'm like, well, go make sure or something. Yeah, I do, bro. But I'm like, go make sure that this is what's happening. And so I call my boss, tell him, I woke him up from his sleep and I told him, like, I gotta get going. I gotta leave, dude. I'm like, my girlfriend's water broke. We gotta go. And he's like, alright, just go tell the supervisor, or the nursing supervisor upstairs, let her know that you know, so that she knows you're leaving. So I had to go up on the first floor, and I had to look for her for a minute. She was like back in one of the offices, but when I found her, she seemed all excited for like no reason, like I barely talked to her, but she was like, alright.
Oh, she just gave a sad face.
She told me to go. I get home, and my girlfriend's last labor that she has explained to me that her water broke, and like nothing happened for a while. Like she was fine. So when she told me her water broke, I was like, alright, I'll hurry up and get home. Everything will be fine. We'll drive up there, and we'll have a baby sometime like tomorrow. Well, I get home, I walk to the door, and I see her coming around the kitchen counter, butt naked. Well, not butt naked, but like half naked, going, oh, already. Like it hadn't even been 15 minutes. And I'm like, uh-oh. So I'm trying to get the other two kids packed up with their clothes because they were supposed to stay with their dad, but he's just being a deadbeat right now, pretty much. But
sorry, anyway.
But that's a whole other story that we don't need to get into. But so we get in the car. I'm doing like 70 the whole way here, and mind you, we have to drive 40 minutes. Like doing the speed limit, we have to drive 40 minutes to get to the maternity ward. Because the hospital I work in, that's in the town we live in, is not big enough, and they don't have maternity. So we had to drive 40 minutes to get here, and I think I made it here in 25. Luckily enough, there wasn't any red lights because it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and all the lights were flashing, like flashing red or flashing flashing red, and flashing yellow. But yeah, so we made it here really fast. I was doing like 70, sometimes 80. I felt like my inner Dale Earnhardt kicked in, and we got here. We got here at like 4:30.
Still like half smile.
We got here at like 4:30. They check her. Now, for those of you that don't know, when they check the woman, they check to see how many centimeters it is open in the back where the baby's coming through. Well, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When it's 10, that means it's happening and there ain't shit you can do about it. So when we get in here, they're like, "Oh, you're a 1. It'll be a little bit." An hour or two goes by. "Oh, you're only 2.
Great.
I thought they said they checked you again and it was 2.
Just went straight to 3.
Well, hour or two goes by, went to 3. 20 minutes goes by. Now she's screaming bloody murder because they won't give the epidural, that kills like most of the pain for labor until you're 4 centimeters. So she was at 3, and then 20 minutes later she's screaming bloody murder that she wants it. And her mom was in here, and her mom was like, "You'll be fine, just wait a little bit longer. You're probably not there yet." Well, they come back in, and they go to check her again, and she's 5. And when that lady said 5, she looked over. My girlfriend looked at her mom and goes, "I told you to call them. I was 4 forever ago," or something along the lines of just like, "You should have called 10 minutes ago because I was 4," because she was already past that when they checked. But then, so they call to get the epidural sent over. What up, Legendary Rose saying? They call to get the epidural sent up. And the guy, let's just say they called him at 7:58 this morning to get up here, give her the epidural. Well, about 8:15, they check again to see where she's at. And she was completely, like, she went from 5, and you're supposed to progress, like,
1 centimeter an hour.
Like 1 centimeter an hour. And she was at 5, and then they called the guy to come up and give the epidural at 7:58. Well, they checked her again at 8:15 because she was saying something's happening, and we don't know. And she's like, "I think it's coming." And
That's a push.
And like they're kind of just like looking at her like she's like dumb, like she has no idea what she's talking about. But then they check again, or this other nurse came in and checked, and she's like, no, that baby's coming real soon. So they called the doctor, told him to get in here as fast as he could, and needless to say,
No epidural, no doctor.
There was no epidural. There was no doctor here. There wasn't even a midwife, which is someone else that is qualified to deliver children. But this nurse delivered her first baby in her career, and she's been here for 2 years. She said she's never had to actually deliver a baby by herself without a doctor. And that is what happened today. They thought they had plenty of time to set up, and then the next thing you know, the doctor wasn't even here. And it I tell you what, once you experience that in your life, you'll never forget seeing that happen. It's really something you don't want to see, but
At the same time.
But it's like, I don't even know. Like, it's really hard for me to like make thoughts right now. Like, I'm trying my hardest to like, like put this story together the correct way, because you guys saw my stream last night. I said
the anesthesiologist did make it up here, but he was told to go because it was too late.
Let's just say my stream that I did last night from when I was at work, like I said, I started at around 1, I believe, and I ended it at like 1:45. And this all started at 3. And last night I was telling you guys I was so tired and I was about to fall asleep. Well, let's just say I didn't get any sleep until about 1 in the afternoon. And I woke up at like 4. So I've had 3 hours of sleep. And I was dead ass tired. Like I can't even talk straight. What's up, Icky? So I'm not working tonight, but I'm also not home. Like, I haven't slept. I feel like I haven't slept in my entire life.
At least you got some sleep.
Hey, you were asleep before you woke up and went into labor.
Hardly.
Hey, that still counts. And then you were like snoring every other second that you fucking weren't in pain. Are you seriously doing that right now?
They can't see nothing.
I know, but I was just about to show her. Like, I was gonna finish the story, and I was gonna show them to her, but you got her over there sucking the nippy. I gotta have some dew.
A big ghost gotta eat.
I don't have Dead by Daylight, bro. I thought I told you that. I rented that.
Just
It's 7:30.
It's 10:30.
It is 10:30.
I had that baby. Actually, it's 10:29. I had that baby exactly 14 hours ago.
Yep, it's 10:29. The baby was born exactly 14 hours ago. I meant to stream and let you guys know at like 4 a.m. when we got here, but shit just kept escalating to the point where I never got a chance to do anything.
By escalating, you mean like it was going way too quick.
Like there was no breaks of like, hey, you mind if I pull this phone out while you're screaming? Like it just kept, and the fact that, like I said the person we had planned to watch the two boys just fucking bailed. So that was awesome. So luckily my girlfriend's mom and stepdad had taken care of. Her mom was in here and her stepdad was out in the waiting room with those two. And even though I woke them up at 3 a.m. when it was, they left at 10 this morning, and they went with their aunt to go to the Warren County Fair, or up here, whatever. They were wide awake. Like,
well, see, the thing was, is even my ex could have just taken the boys from the time we got here at 4:30 till freaking noon, or even not even noon, just long enough for the kids to freaking.
Yeah, he could have just taken them and put them right to bed, and not had to worry about it. But no, he couldn't bother. He couldn't be bothered to get out of bed.
Wait till I hear from him. I swear to God. What time did I last year?
Did Julia even ever say anything to you? Julia didn't ever say anything to you.
I sent her pictures, said, oh, she's cute or something. But Andrew never. Like, I was testing the waters. I wanted to see what was said.
So, I'm sleeping here tonight.
Me too.
I got a nice recliner and a pillow and a blanket.
I got a baby on my boob.
Still no middle name. So that's the thing.
Actually, I kind of like Paige.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, we might have one. But
She kind of looks like an Emma Paige.
a baby doesn't look like any name.
They do.
No, they don't. It looks like a baby.
She looks like a potato.
I don't know what it is, but like when a newborn baby comes out, if you've never like experienced anything related to like freshly born newborns, like you're gonna freak out because you're gonna think they're dead because they come out purple.
Like they haven't
breathed for like obviously they fucking come out purple, dude. Like straight up purple. All right.
I told you, the ex freaked out because. I can't even tell if I'm showing her. The comments are on the screen.
My turn.
Careful, Daddy. She's got to be burped.
She's got to be burped.
Yeah. Well, you have to hold her head. Holy fuck, deja vu.
What?
I just had deja vu of you holding her.
I'm about to get copyright strike this fucking sign.
Is that better?
Yeah.
It's not like they can hear it. Oh, excuse you. Her head's dropping down. Here, I'll burp her. You can.
I don't know how to burp a baby yet. I know how to hold her, but burping, not so much.
She's such a squishy face.
guys.
Yeah, like, she's still got fur on her head.
Just wanted to let you guys know what was going on. Tell you what happened. All that good stuff.
I don't like burping you like that.
We're gonna be home tomorrow. Everything went fine. She's healthy.
I'm healthy.
Everybody's healthy.
Ouch. Still having
just a little soreness and whatnot, but everybody's healthy. So we're gonna be checking out tomorrow, heading home. And I don't know if I'm going to work tomorrow yet. I still got to make that decision because my boss told me if I don't want to, I don't really need to. But like the money, and I kind of need the money, but I kind of also need to spend time with her. So it's a really hard decision. So thanks, broski. But
show her hair.
Her hair?
Her hair. She's covered in it. Look. Don't mind the cradle cap, but
yeah, she's still that stuff that comes out, like the oily stuff, like dries up on them, and it takes a while for it to come off. But she's got hair.
She just yawned.
But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to work tomorrow or not. I don't know when I'll be playing Xbox. But she's really quiet, so I mean, I don't think I'll have a problem with it like I normally do. I'll just have to you have to be the one to feed her anyway, so it's not like I have to do anything at night anyway.
She's wide awake now.
Is she?
Mm-hmm. Well, zoned.
Open your eyeballs.
They are open, Dad.
The quality on, I don't know if the 4G's any good, but the quality that I'm singing is really good. You got like upside down.
Hi, Emma. Oh, she's like, I'm tired. What are you doing? You playing possum?
But she likes to, she'll lay there for, like, we've only heard her, like, full-blown scream and cry when she first came out of the womb, and when they were messing with her, when they were checking her for stuff and giving her a bath. Well, it wasn't really a bath. They just, like, kind of sponge her down to get some of that, like, gooky stuff off. That's only 2 times she's cried. The only time, like, when she wants something to eat, she'll just kind of, like, whine, like, ever so slightly.
Yeah, she'll do this.
Like, this is the most awake she's been, I think. Like, she was out for a while.
Here, Daddy. Welcome, Emma Morrow. Hi, baby.
But, so, like I said, we'll be home tomorrow.
I think the only thing that really hurts on my body is my whole spine because I don't have the weight of her anymore. Everything's going back.
But we'll be home tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to work yet or not. If I do, you'll see me like this again tomorrow. If I don't, you might see me like this again. Or, if she's nice and relaxed, I might play a game if I'm not working. If she's laying in her crib sleeping. Because she don't cry. She's been like on planet Earth for 14 hours and has screamed twice when like she was born, which is what they're supposed to do. And then the second time was when they were fucking around with her, like giving her shots and shit. But other than that, she just chilling. So she seems to not be like the youngest boy, because I know You guys have seen my stream plenty of times and hear him just scream bloody murder, and half the time it's not even justified. But she doesn't scream at all, and she's a newborn. But I'm gonna get out of here. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Yeah, so that's it. Don't forget to drop a like if you haven't. And I'll see you again soon.